We'll be heading down to the Biloxi, Mississippi convention. It's right on the water. Anything on the ocean is always a good time. Joe, Cook, Wilson, and myself will be tattooing on the floor of the brand new Mississippi Convention Center. This trip is going to be a lot of fun. We're getting interviewed by the SoTattooed.com guy, Richie, and it's a lot of cool rock and roll bands, a lot of fantastic tattoo artists from around the country. So we're really looking forward to it.
It was more Jerry Curl in it.
The drive down was definitely challenging. We stayed up the whole entire night and showed up at the convention center with no sleep, you know. That's kind of funny.
On the drive down, when I was sleeping in the back, or at least trying to, I was awakened by the rumble strips, and I jumped up real quick to notice Wilson was passed out at the wheel.
When we first pulled up, I couldn't believe the convention center. It was brand spanking new. Well, see, they had been through a hurricane. When Hurricane Katrina came through there, pretty much destroyed everything there.
Man, when you walked in, there was like a big, like, TV built into the wall, man, and they had like all the goings on the weekend.
Yeah, it happened because there was a gun show there.
We definitely knew that it was going to be a good weekend for sure. Josh Wilson, also known as TCB, he definitely does fantastic at the shows.
He stays busy for sure, man. That dude can hustle some tattoos.
He's like a tattooer's artist, you know. Seems like a lot of other tattoo artists are very attracted to him and his work, and his sketchbook is unbelievable.
There was nights when we had to wait for him to get done tattooing at like 2 in the morning, man. That dude does all the tattoos all day and all night, man. He don't stop, man. It's good.
Every night we had to wait till 2 in the morning. It wasn't just some nights.
Yeah, Biloxi was my my first show, like, you know, and I was totally stoked to be going down with a crew like you know, Cook and Wilson and Brian.
Joe surprised not only us, but he surprised himself. He went down there, was busy the whole time, and was definitely great with all of his clients, and every piece that he did turned a lot of heads. So I'm super proud of him. And Cook, of course, was rocking it out, doing lettering tattoo after lettering tattoo after lettering tattoo.
Show went great. Everybody always wants to get letters. It's not real hard to sell them. It sells more than anything else, man. People always want to get their baby's mom's name or their baby's name or their grandpa's name. It's always a win.
There's a guy that got some lettering from an artist, and then he saw Cook's lettering, and Cook did his other forearm, and man, Cook's letters just eclipsed the other one, dude. It was awesome.
I actually went down there to tattoo the promoter of the show.
Yeah, the tattoo was awesome. The guy was super nice, man. Just made us feel super comfortable. It was a real nice experience for sure. I got the boss tattooed. Called the shop in Ohio, trying to find the boss, and the shop in turn called us in Biloxi and was like, "This dude's on the floor where you're at, and he's trying to find the boss, trying to get tattooed by him."
It was pretty ironic that we were down there. This guy's trying to call my shop to get tattooed, and we just happened to be in his hometown. So he rolls over to the show, and he wants to get damn near his whole entire back done, and it's kind of hard to turn that down. So we went ahead and went for it. It was kind of cool because that tattoo made it into Prick, which is a tattoo magazine out of Atlanta. They covered the Biloxi show, and that back piece was featured on the front page of the article. We all got interviewed by the So Tattooed guy. It's basically a website that exposes tattoo artists from all over the world.
It's an online video magazine,
okay,
and it highlights the top talent around the world. And just recently, we just went international.
How long have you been doing So Tattooed?
I've been working on So Tattooed for the last 5 years, but the site only launched a year ago. And I showcase like the top artists and showcase their art and their artwork and their personality.
Okay.
So people get the access to these artists that normally they would never have access to. A lot of these people are too busy to even do a consult or to show stuff like that. So when you expose these artists who are also selling oil paintings and all this stuff, they should be selling them. They shouldn't be on the artist wall. They should be out there.
Right. Kyle Cotterman actually flew in and met us down at the Biloxi convention.
I mean, I've been to a lot of different conventions and seen the insides and outs of it, so it was really nice to have a convention where it was a brand new venue, everything was new and everything was in its working order, and it just had a real good feel to it.
We had a 4-man show on the way down, and having a 5th man, we had the booth packed and rocking them out all weekend. Kyle did this badass portrait of this guy's son on his arm.
Yeah, I was super happy to be able to do this guy's tattoo for him, and as soon as we were finished, just the look on his face made me feel great. You know, I mean, that's what all about the job right there. It's definitely a good feeling.
Not only did the tattoo convention go well, but this particular show, we were able to go do and see a lot of things that you don't ordinarily get to do and see at tattoo conventions. We hit the Hard Rock, got to check out the casino, play a few slot machines, you know.
Yeah, we saw the Limp Bizkit guitar at the Hard Rock Casino. That's awesome.
Yeah. And no beach trip would be complete without a trip to the souvenir shop, you know.
Souvenir City!
Once again, Bubble steals the show.
Yeah, right.
Bathtub Gangster.
I'm gonna wear these at the show. You look like that in like 1999.
I got backstage tickets to 311.
What about these? Oh, these are good. Like.
Souvenir City!
Once again, Bubble steals the show.
Yeah, sweet, dude.